back to another lesson in our series, Promise. Last week, we learned about what happened when Adam and Eve disobeyed God. Well, as time went on, other people disobeyed God, and eventually a huge flood covered the earth. But God showed mercy to a man named Noah and his family because Noah loved God. God told Noah to collect animals and his family on a huge boat, an ark, to ride out the flood. Does this story sound familiar?
Hey, Shan.
Oh, hey.
Hey, are you telling the story today?
Yeah, I'm just giving the kids a little preview.
Oh, cool.
I was just asking if the story of Noah sounded familiar to them.
Noah, who?
Noah, like Noah and the ark?
Gonna have to help me here.
You've never heard of Noah who built the ark before a big flood came to wipe out the entire earth, and God instructed him to gather 2 of every animal to get on with him and his family.
2 of every animal. Shanda, that would be like, carry the 2, that would be like 100 animals at least.
Yeah, it would have been a ton. And a lot more than 100, Aaron.
More than 100?
Yeah, pretty cool. And that's not even the coolest part of our story today.
Something cooler than more than 100 animals on a boat.
That's right.
Wait, so were there ants on the boat?
I suppose so.
What about armadillos?
Those are an animal, so yeah.
Okay, please tell me. Were there dogs on the boat?
Yes, Aaron, I think there were dogs on the boat.
This is the most incredible thing that I've ever heard. I mean, that boat must have been a paradise. Think of all the dogs.
Well, let's just wait and hear more.
Okay, so were there also giraffe on the boat? What about alligators? That would be scary. I don't think I would be okay with that. That would be terrifying. What about like dinosaurs or unicorns?
Do you all know what a rainbow is? I don't mean do you know what it looks like. I mean, do you know what it is? A rainbow is really just light that's reflecting in a certain way against other particles in the sky. Take a look at this person who used a prism to make a rainbow. A prism is a shape with 2 identical ends and flat sides connecting the ends together. Do you see how the light goes through the prism and bends in a certain way until it makes all the colors? Pretty cool, right? A rainbow you see in the sky is made with sunlight bending when it hits water from rain and clouds. But the rainbow is way more than just light bouncing around. A rainbow is a sign of a special promise from God. Let's talk about the promise God made after a flood destroyed everything on earth.
Hey, Aaron, where'd you get those Cheetos? Can I have one?
Absolutely. I found them.
What do you mean you found them?
Well, I found them. In fact, I've been collecting them for the past couple weeks. It's been incredible, actually.
Collecting Cheetos from where?
Well, get this. Every day I pass by this desk out front, you know, right?
Uh-huh.
And every day there's 1 bag of Cheetos on that desk. And it's sitting there by itself, just waiting to be eaten. So I take it.
You take it?
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day. I take them every day. That's the craziest part. I take the Cheetos, and then the next day, boom, another bag of Cheetos. It's like magic. Like the Cheetos are being sent down from heaven, like they're a gift from God.
Oh, no.
What? What's wrong? Did I say something wrong, or?
Well, no.
Is there something in my teeth?
No.
Okay. Do I stink?
No.
Do you stink?
No.
Okay. So what is it?
Well, those magic Cheetos you've been taking, well, those belong to Lainey.
No way. They've just been sitting there on a desk, like I told you, every day.
A desk.
Yeah, on a desk.
Specifically the desk that Lainey sits at?
No, that doesn't sound right. That's impossible.
Really? Have you talked to Lainey lately?
Sure. I mean, not for the past few days, though. Like, every time I talk to her, she seems to be really upset about something, going on and on about somebody who's taking her snacks and, you know.
Uh-huh. What kind of snacks?
I think she said something about Cheetos. It's a terrible thing. What? I mean, think about it. I would be upset if I was her too. Like, who would be that mean to steal someone's Cheetos? Like, especially in this office. I mean, the nerve. Just to walk up to somebody's desk and take somebody's Cheetos.
Get there faster.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
There it is.
So, I've done something horrible.
Yep.
Shanda, I don't think you understand. Those magic Cheetos, they aren't magic.
You don't say.
I've been taking Lainey's Cheetos. I mean, it all makes sense now, but oh my goodness.
It's all right. I'm sure she'll understand.
No, she won't. This is terrible. Like, what I've done is a really bad thing.
It's just a misunderstanding. It's really not a big deal.
Not a big deal? I've been stealing. Do you hear that? Stealing.
I know, Aaron, but it's gonna be all right.
No, it won't. I'll have to leave. I'll have to sell everything and move to a deserted island. I'll have to change my name to Theodore Monocle, and then I've got to have a British accent like this and talk like this. That's it. And then think about God. Like, what about God?
What about God?
Well, I've been stealing. And in the Bible, it says that stealing is a sin. And sinning is a big no-no.
All right, Aaron. I need you to relax. Just calm down.
I am calm. I feel lightheaded. In fact, I think you need to catch me. Oh.
Aaron, are you okay?
I think so. I don't feel so good, though. I'm in big trouble, Shan. Big trouble.
I understand. But you really need to not worry. You know why?
Why? Because all this is just a dream?
No. But the God we serve is a God of mercy. And mercy is forgiving someone, even though they've done something wrong and may not deserve forgiveness. You remember Noah?
Yeah, the guy with the big boat, right? Pretty cool story. You told me a bit about it earlier.
Yep. Noah and his family were cooped up in that big boat and a bunch of animals while it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But after the water went back down and the flood was over, God told Noah some pretty cool things.
What did God tell him?
Let's watch and see.
It's time for our Bible story. After Noah had spent a very, very, very long time in the ark, God told him to go out along with his wife and his entire family. God also then told Noah to bring out every creature that was with him.
That must have been a lot of animals.
Oh, definitely. 2 of every kind.
And then what happened?
Then Noah wanted to honor and thank God for keeping them safe. The Lord was very pleased with what Noah did, so much so that God promised the earth will never be destroyed again.
Thank goodness.
Definitely, it was a wonderful time. God then made an amazing symbol in the sky to remind Noah of the promise that was made. That promise we can see to this day. Do you know what that symbol is?
I have no idea.
It's a rainbow. God made a beautiful rainbow in the sky. So whenever there are rain clouds in the sky, you can look up and see the promise that God made to Noah and has made to us.
Amazing.
The rainbow in the sky is to remind us of God's mercy. We mess up a lot, but God gives second chances, not just for Noah and his family, but for you and me as well. Let's celebrate.
So, after it rained for 40 days, God made a promise, right?
Absolutely. God said that there wouldn't be a flood like that ever again. God promised to show humans mercy and gave us a way to remember that. Have you seen a rainbow, Aaron?
Does a chicken wish it could fly? Of course I've seen a rainbow. You're telling me it has a secret code of promise in it?
You could look at it that way. God sent a rainbow to remind us of a promise that God would love us and show us mercy.
God promised us mercy? That's pretty cool.
That is cool. It's also our big idea. Today's big idea is God promised us mercy.
So, on the count of 3, we'll say it out loud, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
God promised us mercy.
Great job, everyone. So I'm glad we learned about Noah today. And I think I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm going to go say sorry to Lainey and let her know I'm the one who's been taking all the Cheetos.
Oh,
What did you do?
I may have already told her.
Aaron! Has anyone seen Aaron? We usually see rainbows after it rains, like after a big storm. The water and the raindrops or clouds are needed for light to reflect and be scattered through them. Just like a rainbow follows a big, scary storm, God reminds us of the promise of showing us forgiveness and compassion even when we don't obey God. No matter how big our mess up was, no matter how bad the storm was, when we tell God we're sorry, God forgives us. A rainbow reminds us that God promised us mercy.
There are so many animals on Earth today. Can you imagine how many animals were on the ark with Noah? Let's make some guesses about some of them now. I'm going to describe some animals to you, and if you think you know what they are, just shout out the answer like my friends here in the studio will do. So here we go. All right, I'm an animal. I walk on all 4 feet. I've got spikes all over me. Yes, porcupine is it. Next. Okay, I'm another animal. I'm on the ground. Sometimes I'm in trees. I like to eat certain kinds of bugs that live in like certain kind of hills. I've got a really, really long tongue and a really long nose. No, not an aardvark, but kind of like an aardvark. Yes, an anteater. Fantastic. Okay, this next animal is, they move really, really slow, but they're super, super cute. Yes, it's a sloth. Very good. Okay, this next animal is really, really big with really long teeth and a little bit of like a mustache around their mouth, and they've got flippers and a long tail. Walrus, it is fantastic. Let's keep going here, kids. Now I'm a big, no, I'm a big fuzzy kind of, not a giraffe. I'm not as tall as a giraffe. I'm kind of like a horse, but not a horse. And yeah, kind of like an alpaca, a llama. That's right. Thank you so much. I was struggling with that one. Okay, this one is an animal walks on all 4s. It laughs a lot. That's the kind of hyena is it. Okay, this one doesn't walk. It actually flies. It's black, has really, really big wings, and yep, it's a bat. Very good. And here's the last one. This is an animal. It walks on all 4, really furry, really big. You find them out in the plains, like in they're really huge. They've got, believe they've got some horns. They've got like, no, it's like, oh, you might actually enjoy them as a sauce on your chicken wings because they are buffalo. That's right. Very good, everybody.
Psalms 85, 8 through 13 says, I will listen to God, the Lord. He has ordered peace for his people who worship him. Don't let them go back to foolishness. God will soon save those who respect him, and his greatness will be seen in our land. Love and truth will belong to God's people. Goodness and peace will be theirs. On earth, people will be loyal to God, and God's goodness will shine down from heaven. The Lord will give his goodness, and the land will give its crops. Goodness will go before God and prepare the way for him. What are some words that stuck out to you from this song? For me, it was words like love, truth, greatness. These words tell us about God. Only a God who is full of things like love, faithfulness, righteousness, peace, and more would be willing to show mercy to people who keep doing things God doesn't want them to do.
What happens when there's no light? That's right, it's dark and it's hard to see. Kind of like this notepad. That's like what it's like when we don't know God the way God wants us to, so we make mistakes and poor choices. The good news is God promised us mercy. I'm gonna write that down. Why? Mercy. That means that when we lose our way, God forgives us and encourages us to start again. Do you see the rainbow colors? Did you know that you can't see a rainbow if there's no light? See, when we obey God, God's light can shine through us, like a rainbow. God promised us mercy, but there's another side of mercy too. If God promised us mercy, God also promised mercy to other people. That means we're expected to show mercy to others as well. And when we show mercy, we forgive others for the hurtful things they've said or done. That means that mercy equals forgiveness. Can you think of anyone that you can show mercy to? Maybe there was someone who hurt your feelings or took your stuff without asking, or maybe even told on you. God says that because he shows mercy to us, we need to show mercy to other people. That means we get to forgive people even when it's hard to do.
Joshua 21:45. Not one of all the Lord's good promises to Israel failed. Every one was fulfilled.
It is time to slow down that memory verse. Here it goes. Joshua 21:45. Not one of all the Lord's good promises to Israel failed. Every one was fulfilled. All right, keep watching this video and keep practicing that memory verse.
Hi kids, it's time for worship and we're gonna do a song that I know you know. This is my friend Kenley. We are gonna do this. It's called My God is So Big. So, hand motions, right? We're gonna say, my God is so big. So arms out, so strong, so go here. And so mighty, so we're gonna go like that, like a Hulk Hogan pose, right? I know you kids don't know who that is, but that's a Hulk Hogan pose. So when we do it again, my God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. We say for the mountains, and we make mountains like this. Mountains are his, the valleys are his, and the stars. And we do little twinkle fingers like this for the stars. Are his handiwork too. And then we go back into it. God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. Nothing our God cannot do. You ready to go? Here we go. All right. Our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, the mountains are his, the valleys, they're his. The stars are his handiwork too. Oh, our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, there's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, there's nothing, nothing, nothing. La 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 la. That our God cannot do. All right, let's try it again this time. This time, let's see how fast we can do it. You want to see how fast we can do it? All right, here we go. Here we go. Super fast as I can do it. So big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, the mountains are his, the valleys, they're his. The stars are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, there's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, there's nothing, nothing, nothing. Let's slow it down. That our God cannot do. Let's do it a little slower. Our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Slow motion. Our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, the mountains are his, the valleys are his, the stars are his handiwork too. Our God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, there's nothing our God cannot do. Oh, there's nothing, nothing. Oh, that our God cannot do. Olé.
It's time to go, but before we do, let's pray together. Hi, God. Thank you for making everything and for promising to show us mercy. Every time we see a rainbow in the sky, we remember how much you love us. Help us remember to love and show mercy to others just like you do. Amen. Bye, everyone. See you next week for another lesson in our series, Promise. Oops. As time went on, other people.
Particles in the sky. Take a look. Yep. Take a look. Take a look at this person.
What's up, everybody? It's time. Oh yeah, Lainey was talking over me, so.
Oh, Lainey was still talking.
She was.
Go ahead and go again when you're ready.